have a new toll plaza here for Universal Orlando Resort, and I'm guessing that's going to be because of the demand of Volcano Bay. So they decided to add a second toll, which is great. Good morning, Volcano Bay. I'm going to be doing a construction tour of Volcano Bay today. And by the way, guys, I apologize for that thing in this kind of corner of the camera. I'm not sure what that is, but anyways, just wanted to say that. So I'm getting off here, and I'm going to basically spend almost the entire day showing you guys some of the construction going on over at Universal's Volcano Bay theme park. It's going to be Universal's third theme park, opening up in early summer, I believe. And check that out, people. Looks awesome. The volcano structure is really coming along well. And then we have the slides right here. Wow. So like I said, today I'm going to be doing a construction tour for Volcano Bay. I'm going to be trying to get the most professional footage that I can possibly get of Volcano Bay. Right now it is 7:30 a.m. and so I'm here very early, and I'm going to spend as much time as possible covering everything that there is to cover at Volcano Bay. So it's going to be awesome. Here's something crazy. I don't know if you guys can see. The Wet and Wild road sign is still up. Anyways, hopefully they get rid of that soon. Alrighty guys, I'm now approaching Volcano Bay, and I gotta find a place to park, and then I'm gonna try to go around this wall and see what we can see. But there are lots of different areas that I will be going to today, so yeah. We have some slides right here. I don't believe that we have the name for the slides yet, but let me just say, that looks awesome. And I've heard there is some ride testing going on, so I will probably get that on camera, at least most of the ride testing that I see. And again, looking very nice. Very cool. Okay guys, so like I said, there's a lot going on over at Volcano Bay, and it's been a while, and I apologize. It's been a while since I've done an update video, but I'm definitely back. I've heard you guys, and I'm here to cover pretty much everything Volcano Bay. And leave a comment if you guys are excited about Volcano Bay. I think actually we do have an official opening date. So I believe it is early or late May, early June. So that's awesome, and I will try to be there for opening day. I have no idea if it's included on a Universal annual pass or if it's like a separate ticketed deal, but if any of you guys know, definitely leave a comment. And we also have some more information that they're going to be giving away bands, I believe, with everybody's admission, and it holds your place in line, so you're not going to be waiting in super long lines at Volcano Bay. And anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna walk across the street and get some awesome views for you guys, and it's gonna be cool. I do have to say, guys, Universal has been doing a great job. It's been coming along very nicely. Work has been, you know, going on, and they're already starting work this morning around 7:45 a.m. And yeah, it's just coming along very nicely. They are putting it together very fast. Looks like we have this structure completely or almost finished pretty much. And I think they've already started ride testing, some different testings on many of the slides. So hopefully we can see some of that today. And if I come around here, you might not be able to see it too well because of the sun glare. I'm gonna have to wait little while for the sun to come up, but the volcano structure is also coming along very nicely. And if we do a little zoom in here, a lot of that rock structure is already up, and there's still some scaffolding that they need to do, but overall they're doing a great job. And It is coming along, and it's going to open up pretty soon. In fact, it might soft open before its set open date, but we'll just have to see. By the way, that is Cabana Bay Beach Resort right there, and you have the slides, and then coming around here, the rest of Volcano Bay. Okay guys, I'm now walking across the street here, and see Volcano Bay right there. Looking awesome. Looks like the gate is open. It's usually left open for construction workers and vehicles and stuff like that. Anyways guys, check this out. Looking great. Honestly, I really like the theming for Volcano Bay. I think it's gonna look even nicer when they're completely finished theming it, but they are still working on the actual structures and supports before they can get the theming up. And again, if any of you guys know, or I don't know if I've asked this, but if any of you guys know what the names of these slides are gonna be, make sure to leave a comment. I'd be interested to know what this is going to be called. I know on the website there is some information, but I'm not sure what the names of all the slides are. By the way guys, we have some geofilters for Universal right now for Snapchat. I'm waiting for the Volcano Bay geofilter. I'm sure they'll put it up once the actual park opens. But yeah, got some different geofilters for Universal. So right here by the sidewalk we have an opening, and we are able to look at the structure, the main volcano structure. And I know because of that sun glare it does make it a little bit difficult to see it all, but we have some maintenance crews and stuff. We got water, obviously. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You're gonna need water for a water park. And yeah, overall I think it looks very nice. I'm gonna have to wait, obviously, for the sun to rise before I can get some really good shots, but I'll just walk around and, you know, see what I can get. So we have some construction going on a hotel, also coming to Universal Orlando Resort, right next to Volcano Bay, and I'll also be going to Cabana Bay today to see what I can see from above. I know you can see a lot from Cabana Bay Beach Resort, so I'll be going there. And then if I come around here, looks like we already have some roofs up for some of the buildings, and they have that Volcano Bay theme, looking very nice. And yeah, again, just looks great. We have the cranes up. They're hard working. There's a lot of work that needs to be done still, but they're gonna get it done. And yeah. So I know you guys can't see too well, but if I do a little zoom in here, so the slide that is right here then goes all the way down there, and then they have the kind of drop-off zone down there. I know you guys can't see too well. Hopefully I'll be able to get a better view as I walk down this sidewalk. So if you guys are wondering, this like sidewalk, this is all public property, but it's very dangerous. You have all the cars coming. I'm guessing someone crashed into the fence here, because this looks terrible. But for me, this might be good, because there we go. Now that this fence has been crashed into by, I don't know, maybe a truck, maybe it was crashed by something on the inside, but you can actually see everything. But yeah, it just goes to show how dangerous this road is. People go flying down this road, and I wonder how Universal's gonna figure it out. They're gonna put a fence, if they're gonna put like a sidewalk on the inside for people going to Volcano Bay, or how they're gonna do it. I know in the actual parking garage, they're gonna have some kind of tram that takes you from the Universal parking garage to Volcano Bay, because Volcano Bay is not gonna have its own parking lot. It's not big enough. So that's why they're trying to figure out how to install a new toll plaza because there's going to be a higher demand for parking at Universal. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But if I come around here, see a lot. But again, this fence, it's all damaged. Anyways, come around here. I would imagine that Universal's priorities are, like I was saying, I'm guessing Universal's top priority is not to work on that fence, so that's why it's kind of left like that. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna continue to walk down here, see what I can find. So yeah, there are those slides over there, and then coming around here, you can sort of see some of that construction for that new hotel coming. Unfortunately, I can't get the best views because of the fence, but this is kind of what you can see. And then we have sort of another slide complex over here with a bunch more slides. These are probably all family water slides with, I guess, double tubes possibly, but I haven't seen any testing, so I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be, but it looks like we have about 2-3 slides, or actually maybe 4, but there's definitely 2 slides on this side, and then there might be a couple more on the other side as well. Same situation here, fence is damaged, but yeah, check it out. So I believe I was right. We have 2 slides right here, and then if I come around here, we have another 2 slides. This one kind of goes down, does a turnaround, and then does a couple more turnarounds, and it's very twisty-like. These are sort of similar. But they must have been working non-stop on this construction because they have put it together very fast. They even have the night work lights still on, so I'm guessing they're working the night too. But they are working as fast as they can, and overall I think they're doing a great job. We definitely have some lights up there. Some flashing red lights. Maybe signaling that there's some ride testing going on. And then we have, looks like a crane right here. And I'm gonna do a little zoom in again because we found that interesting. They already have the lights up on there. So that might mean they are doing some testing. We have a couple more slides over here. I think the slides I showed you guys from I-4, Interstate 4, but looks very nice. And then it's hard to get that volcano structure. I might have to go somewhere else. So from over here, we actually might be able to see a lot more. We can. Looks like we have 2 slides that come right out of the volcano. And I believe those are going to be drop slides, but all of the slides, for the most part, are Pro Slide. So many of the slides that are here come from the company Pro Slide, and they have pretty much manufactured everything through Volcano Bay, other than the infrastructure, which I believe was another company, but looks very nice. And for the most part, Pro Slide is not able to film any of the work going on, even though they've sold all the slides to Universal. Universal is very strict about filming. But we have some stuff over here. Alrighty guys, we already have water inside of the slides, which makes me assume they're doing ride testing, because yep, we got the water going. It may not be a lot of water right now, but it is a little bit of water. I don't know if you guys can see this, we also have some water over here, and the water is going through the slide. Very nice. So they are definitely doing a lot of testing work. Again, we do have that water, and we might be able to see some more of it from another view. This is the construction for the hotel, and I wonder what is going on. What is this thing? May just be a way of quickly getting parts up to the top of the building that they need, I'm guessing, and it looks like it's attached to the actual building structure, so it's probably just a elevator that brings up parts and whatnot. And then over here, this is what I'm very excited about. It looks like if we do a zoom in here, there is water in this slide, and I know a couple other people were out here filming before, and they saw some testing going on where they actually did put some slides down several times. So I hope I can get that on camera for you guys during the construction update tour I'm doing. And then we also have some stuff going on over here, some water, and yeah. So again, this slide looks very cool though, because you actually come down and then you go up and then you go down again, and then there's a couple more elements to it. But overall, that slide looks great, and I cannot wait to actually experience it all. I wonder if Volcano Bay will permit GoPros. I'm guessing not, just because of the fact that they're already strict about filming construction. They're going to probably keep the filming pretty strict. But if they did allow GoPros, I would really appreciate that if you're watching Universal. Anyway, so yeah, this is what I can see from this area. Anyways, guys, I believe this is pretty much all I can get from this area of Volcano Bay, or I guess public property, I should put it. Anyways, though, I'm going to go to a few different locations to now get some more perspectives of some of the work that's going on here, and maybe some ride testing, hopefully. I really like the rooftop up there we have. It's very nice. I love the design elements that they're using for Volcano Bay. And again, this is really the best view that you can get of these two slides, I believe. Unless I go over to Cabana Bay Beach Resort, I might be able to see some action from there. I'll do one last zoom in on this area to show you the 2 slides over there, or 4 slides, sorry. And then it's like we have the volcano structure. Can't see the slides on there right now. It's a little bit difficult, but there's still a lot going on. And I did see some slide pieces. There's a lot of stuff I didn't show because I couldn't, but I saw some slide pieces. So I'm suspecting that there are still slides that are going up, but we just haven't seen them go up yet. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more going on in the upcoming months here at Volcano Bay. Alright, here's a couple of really awesome views. We have some work going on up there. I don't see anyone actually up there. It might just be a parked piece of machinery. And then we have slides. We have the hotel being constructed, or the resort rather. And obviously the volcano. And I think I showed all of this pretty much, so yeah. And I am back on this road again, but I'm filming just in case this morning it didn't come out that great, or it is still morning, but yeah, I mean, you can't film too much on the sidewalk, unfortunately. Sorry, Universal, don't mean to, you know, break any rules. I know it is public property, but still. So anyways, I know it is private property, but still. Anyways, looking great, and the tour is not over yet. There's a lot more to show you guys. Alrighty, I'm now heading onto Universal property. We have Sapphire Falls right here, Universal's newest resort, but not for long because we're having another resort coming in, I believe, 2017, 2018. This is my first time ever going to Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Overall, my first impressions are that this is a very nice resort, and it has a good theme. It really does. I don't know what the rooms are like, but maybe I'll check it out at some point. Alrighty, I'm in the elevator right now going to the 7th floor. That is probably where I'm going to get the best view of the Volcano Bay construction. That was fast. Alrighty guys, awesome. Check that out. You can see a lot going on here. Okay, so this is the Cabana Bay Beach Resort right here. And there are several buildings, so I might have to work my way around that side. But we have the pool right here, or maybe one of the pools, there might be a few. And then Volcano Bay. And if I do a zoom in, check that out. You can finally see the structure, and wow. Just wow. There are a lot of exposed slides, but I'm sure Universal will figure out how to theme them, so it's not just a bunch of random exposed slides. Really, what they're trying to do is theme a water park, and Wet n Wild was alright, but it wasn't well themed, so I think what they're really trying to do is theme the water slides the best that they can. And I'm interested to see if they're going to put any fire elements, like Rainforest Cafe has fire that erupts at the top of it, like butane, so I wonder if they're going to do that, or figure something out. I know they said they're going to try to have the actual volcano glow with fire effects or something, lava. So we'll see what they do with it, but overall, I think they'll do a good job. I think they have some things up their sleeve. We can also see the new hotel they're putting up, and I guess that's part of the hotel, the road there, and then we have construction. That's cool. if I do a zoom in here, we see a lot of construction workers up there getting to work. And that looks great. I think the wave pool is going to be, it might be on this side. I'm not sure though. It looks like there's definitely some work going on over here, but I'm not sure if the water, I'm not sure if it's going to be right here, the wave pool. It looks like we do have some kind of layout set up, but again, I am not 100% sure. I don't think it's going to be on this side. It might be on the next side, so we'll have to see. And this should be the entrance to Volcano Bay. And I think they're going to have a tram somehow drop people off. They're going to have a pickup spot at the parking garage. I can't see where the actual sign is though. So I'm still kind of figuring out where everything is. And here's another view of the volcano. Tons of different things attached to it for right now. I'm sure that will be removed soon. Still is, again, some more work that's going to be taking place, but overall, looks like they're doing a great job. These two slides, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a really good view unless I was actually on the highway like before. So this is probably the only view I'll be able to get of these two slides the rest of the video. But yeah, Volcano Bay looks great. So if I do a little zoom in here, I know we actually do have some of the letters there, and it does say volcano, it does spell Volcano Bay, but I really wish I could get to the other side. Maybe I'll be able to get that shot soon. But yeah. Alrighty guys, here we go. Check that out. So I'm here in the Cabana Bay Beach Resort, and I was able to actually find the area where you can see, I guess, the ride, the water slide, and that looks great. We have definitely some water going. I don't know if it's going like at the normal speed that they normally have it. It doesn't look like they're doing like ride testing either, so I don't know, we'll see. They definitely have some tubes up there though, and they have some weights. Very cool. But yeah, check that out. Really like the design for the actual station. I guess the top. But yeah, again, we do have those water slides and weights up there. So I suppose they will do some ride testing today. I'll try to stick around for that. But yeah, it is very nice. Kind of does that. There was another YouTuber who was sort of out here and filming it all, and they actually got some ride testing, and it's so cool how it goes up and then it goes down and it goes around, and it really looks crazy. But if I do a zoom in here, it looks like they're actually going to pick your rafts up for you. So you just wait in line. You don't even have to bring the rafts up the stairs with you like at other parks. I think they make you do that. Some Six Flags parks, which nobody likes, but when you have to actually bring that raft up with you every single time. But yeah, all you have to do is actually stand in line, and that's awesome. I love when parks do this, spend the extra money, just to have an automatic system that brings the rafts up just for you. So yeah, that is great. And I know Typhoon Lagoon is getting a similar slide, but it's not going to be exactly the same to this. But they have to obviously compete because this is going to be a big deal for water parks in Orlando. But I'll do one last view. and you obviously can see the water over there sort of, and then you see a little bit of water over here, but it's not much. I think they're starting to warm it up, and later on they'll have a lot more water coming out. And we're gonna come over here, and this is that view that I've been wondering where in the world you stand for this. So this is cool. So if you're staying here at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort, guys, you can actually come over here and wake up in the morning, and you'll see this every single morning, unless they put up a bunch of trees blocking it. For right now, you can actually see the slide, and that looks awesome, guys. Look, we got some water going on. Then we have sort of an elevator lift here, which has a couple construction workers inside of it, and they're looking at me, I guess. Anyways, though, check it out. Pretty cool. You definitely get the best view of the Volcano Bay construction, at least from this area, and then you can see the lift too, which would bring up the rafts. And then if I do a zoom in over here, I'm wondering if that's going to be like a restroom area or a restaurant or what it's going to be, but we'll have to see. Anyways, this looks great, and I'm going to try to stick around and see if they actually do any ride testing, but we will have to see what happens. But yeah, guys, I'm going to come back to this area. It doesn't look like they're actually doing any ride testing at the moment, but we will hope that they do some ride testing a little bit later on, and we will definitely make sure to get that on camera if they do practice some ride testing today. But other than that, this pretty much concludes this area. I'm gonna just try to see if there's any more of Volcano Bay I can show you guys. I might have to get back on the Interstate I-4 and drive by it a couple times, really to get everything. And I'm just gonna try to go to all the areas I can go to. But I am doing a pretty good job, I think, getting the footage for you guys and showing you guys everything. But it's definitely not easy trying to figure out where to go to get all the different shots. But this is very nice, and yeah, I think it looks great. I cannot wait to ride it. I think it's going to be awesome and intensifying. It's going to be terrifying. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, that is nice, and I'm going to go over and see the other areas where I can go to get the footage. So if we do a zoom in here, it looks like we have 3 different lines. I wonder if they're gonna have 2, 4, or no, wait, is that 4? Yeah, that looks like 4. Maybe 2 will be for the 2 slides. We'll have an express, and then possibly a single rider. I don't know. We will see what happens. So here's like one last view of the volcano structure. I'm gonna try to head on I-4 and see if there's anything else I can show you guys, and maybe that front entrance. But that is pretty much all there is to update you guys right now. I'm gonna see what I can find, and then I guess I will conclude the video. Alrighty guys, so I think I'm about to pass that Volcano Bay entrance area. This area is where you will enter Volcano Bay, and they already have some sort of sign up. It's gonna be hard to get because I'm driving, but I'm gonna try to. Yeah, they already have trees up. It's gonna be hard to, can't get that, unfortunately. I'm sorry guys, that's how it is. Anyways though, I'm getting right on I-4. Looks like I'm merging on I-4. So, yeah, this is Volcano Bay. I guess this concludes the update. There's not much more to show, unfortunately, but yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a small park. It's not a ginormous water park. From what I know, it's not gonna be, you know, ginormous. It was definitely awesome though. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I had to get up at like 5 this morning just to get that footage, so hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, by the way, we have a Cobra's Curse sign right here. Yeah.